Greetings, Cosmos, and welcome back to, Final Fantasy IV, the DS version. So, today we're going to actually advance the plot. Probably still no violence, but... Oh, I can't go up here to take a better look at these statues. Hail, travelers, and welcome to Troia. May you find rest and respite within our walls. The Apopts are solemn servants of the divine. Conduct yourself with utmost respect in their presence. You wish to speak of the crystal? Then you'll need to seek audience with the Apopts inside the castle proper. Alright, so that's actually a real thing. I forget what it is. Troia has never known war. We are a peaceful people. If it came to arms, I'm not sure we would be able to fully defend ourselves. Do not speak to me if I were some common grandmother. I'm Troia's Lady Chancellor. The Apopts will find the chamber behind us. And here's the Apopts. What's up here? A crystal chamber. Dark elves are extremely vulnerable to weapons forged of metal. The one who stole the crystal has turned the walls of his cave to lodestone, erecting a powerful magnetic field as a means of protection. Retrieve the crystal for us, and we will allow you to borrow it. But we ask that you bring it before us first. We cannot give you the earth crystal, but we could lend it to you for a time. Of course, you will need to recover it first. We 8 Apopts are the rulers of Troia. Our land has been blessed by the earth crystal's bounty, but now the crystal is gone, and I fear for our future. We are better ruled by women who know grace and civility than by men with their barbarous ways and love of war. 8 are the Apopts, and sisters all, stewards of the crystal from time immemorial. You came to speak of the earth crystal, and you came too late, I'm afraid. It has been stolen by a dark elf, and it now grows weaker by the day. Should you enter the lodestone cavern to the northeast with any metal weapons or armor, the magnetic field will render you nearly immobile. The dark elf who stole the crystals dwells in a cave on an island to the northeast. Without the earth crystal's boons, this land of plenty will soon revert to a barren wasteland. Alright, so there we go. We have permission to get the earth crystal so long as we can, actually do that thing. I don't know what happens on this version if you go to the cavern without the lodestone cavern without doing this first. I know that on the original version, the boss would just start hitting everyone with physical attacks for max damage. Please mind your voices. An injured man rests within. Edward! Cecil, so you survived too. You cannot know how I've worried. I must fight by your side again. Fight! Fight to stay on your feet, perhaps. Don't be a fool. You need to rest and recover. Tella, you are well then. Please accept my apologies for what happened to Anna. She died because of me. Know that I'm truly... Edward, you mustn't strain yourself to speak. Young, you're alive too. What of Rydia? I could not save her. I see, the poor child. Forgive me, all of you are fighting, and I but lie in bed. Don't you worry, me and my enterprise are taking up the slack. I heard you risked your neck for Cecil and Rosa. Now it's my turn. You just leave things to old Sid for a while. Your Sid? Then you escaped with an airship? Wait, Cecil, what's become of Rosa? She remains captive. They've demanded Troia's earth crystal in exchange for her life. But the crystal is already gone, stolen by a dark elf. A dark elf, you say? Cecil, I want you to have this. What is it? The only way I can accompany you now. Please, carry it with you. Whisperweed! Cecil, you must save Rosa. Alright. You mustn't make him exert himself. He had a fragile constitution to begin with, and now he's weakened even more. Prince Edward is bedridden. Now let's go ahead and look at the other side of the castle and see about getting into the Lodestone Cavern. Wow, the sprawl of this castle. Oh, hey, look! Loot that I can just take. No one cares about this stuff. 2 ruby rings. So I bought one more than I needed to, I think. This was once our dungeon, but now serves as a storage vault for our treasures. I can allow you inside only with the Apop's leave. Have they given you permission to enter? My, you're an honest one. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie to steal their treasure. No, that won't get me into their good graces. The original English translation had her tell you to think about it when you say that you don't have permission. She wants you to think about not having permission. Oh good, a berserking item. Alright, so next I shall chase after a black chocobo in order to get to the island where the Lodestone Cavern is. And we may or may not call it there, we may or may not enter the Lodestone Cavern. So first we gotta find where the Chocobo Forest is around here. Here's where we want to wind up. Oh. Interesting. I'm expected to walk all this way? Suppose I could do it. Well, that's weird. I'm pretty sure I used to be able, in the 2D version, I used to be able to just fly my airship here and oh wow, right outside the place. I hope there's a white chocobo in the forest. I also have to start consuming tents and such. Alright, Sid, level up. Go ahead and save. Since I got Edward's item. There we go. Chocobo Village. If you have Geisal greens, you can use one here to interact with the big chocobo. There's black chocobo here. Uh-huh. Excellent. White Chocobo, which heals us. Fat Chocobo appeared. In the first version of the game, he would store your items because you didn't have infinite inventory space, so you could store items with him. Oh hey, White! This little Eidolon is Rydia's partner. He can fight in her place in battle. You can train him by talking to Fat Chocobo. The harder you train him, the stronger he will become. The attributes are improved depending on the type of training. Try them all to see their effects. You can also assign him abilities that other party members have learned. In battle, he will randomly select assigned abilities to use. And once you think he's ready, you can even put your wit to the test in wireless battles against a friend. Makeover allows you to draw a unique face to give your Eidolon friend some personality. Train him well and he'll be a mighty ally on your adventures. So this is where online battling comes in. There's an augment you can get that increases its power based on the number of online battles you've done. And at this point we have one... These are all touchscreen games, by the way, so I don't intend to use them, and so I don't intend to play with White, but if you can get max score 3 times in a row, like the average of your top 3 scores determines his stats. Well, so you don't need to do it 3 times in a row, just 3 times. You'll have 99. Why am I saying White's male? Anyway, White will have 99 in its stats. Alright, so there's no way I'm going to hit a checkpoint within 3 minutes in here. Why would Edward ask us to carry these stalks of grass? So I'm just going to change my equipment to get ready for this. Okay, Sid. Nothing metal. You. Thunder Shard, I guess? Master Shield. Hope it's not metal. Leather cap. Leather clothing. Ruby ring. Replace silver armlet with ruby ring. Replace iron armlet with ruby ring. Alright. So join me next time when I enter this place and hope for the best. Cecil is going to have the hardest time contributing because he doesn't have the strength that Young has, and he's got a weapon with the same attack power as Young's weapons. In the original versions of the game, Cecil could wield bows and arrows. But in this one, he can't, so we're just left with shards. Anyway, join me next time when I enter the Lodestone Cavern.